So, here's the deal. Global warming. It's a daunting topic, huh? It's such a big and complex problem, and we need to do something about it, but it is indeed real. And there are people who don't understand that it is a big and complex problem that is indeed real and that we need to do something about it. But us concerned citizens should be able to make such an idea more comprehensible to the general public. We can do so by A. Making the main concepts of climate change as easy to understand as possible. And 2. Dispelling any popular myths and misconceptions. Hopefully, this video should give you a good idea as to how you can do these two things in such a way that'll make a person say, huh, well, fancy that. I feel compelled to do something about this issue. So let's get started. The sun decided to come out. Would you look at that? There is a lot of evidence to support the idea that humans are directly affecting the global climate system in a way that is currently and will continue to negatively impact the environment. Obviously, taking all of this gigantic mountain of evidence and scrunching it into one bite-sized cohesive thought is... it's not that possible, but no one has to do that. Rather, it's a better idea to take one piece of evidence and one climate change mechanism, such as the famous greenhouse effect, and present that in a fairly condensed and clear manner. You've heard of the greenhouse effect, right? Here's what's going on with that right now. You see, there's an increase in greenhouse gases caused by the consumption of fossil fuels. These greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane, among others.
See, when the atmosphere is balanced, the normal composition of gases that makes up the atmosphere allows certain amounts of heat to enter and leave the climate system. The addition of extra greenhouse gases has caused the atmosphere to become unbalanced, and as a reason there is more and more heat being trapped in the climate system. And this causes an overall increase in the global temperature that unfortunately has catastrophic effects on the ecosystem. And one of these effects is the melting of the polar ice caps. Obviously they have a lot of water, and that water doesn't have anywhere else to go other than the ocean. And this means that if things keep going the way they're going, a lot of cities are going to be underwater.
So, you've presented your beautiful, clear, and concise nugget of information about global warming and are met with skepticism. Now, don't get me wrong, a healthy dose of skepticism is a good thing. It's a part of the scientific process after all, but there are a lot of very common and very untrue misconceptions and myths surrounding the science of climate change. If you are presented with any of these myths, then it is time to respectfully debunk them. Notice I said respectfully. Words to live by, people. Remember that. In any case, here's a common example. It's so cold where I live, and the news said it was a record cold snap. There's no way global warming is real. You sure about that? 'Cause where I live, it's pretty sunny, and it's too warm. This is not a good argument because extreme colder heat events have always happened all over the dang world, all over the country in history, and this is not exactly news. The problem is that they're happening more frequently and with a greater intensity. More extreme weather events plus more often equals no bueno. As versatile as it is, the ecosystem can't put up with that kind of stress on the time scale that we're seeing today. Carbon dioxide is only like 3% of the atmosphere, so that can't be the cause of global warming if it's so small. Well, calcium is only 1% of your body weight, but it's the thing that keeps your bones together and strong, huh? Without your strong bones, you'd be a puddle of flesh, like a jellyfish. See, this isn't a good argument either because it assumes that small percentage equals small effect when in the context of climate change, that isn't the thing. With something as complex as the global climate system, the smallest shift in what we already have can have seriously catastrophic after effects. Not good stuff. Whew, that was a lot of work. But doesn't that feel good? You just shared some great stuff. Stuff that could hopefully encourage someone to go do something to help curb the effects of global climate change. Go pat yourself on the back. Don't do that in public. That makes you look really weird. And that's it. That is the end of this video. Yep. Why are you still here? Why am I still here?